Alright, good morning. This is Matt Smith here, Colton RV in North Tonawanda. Today for Travel Trailer Tuesday, we're going to go over this 2021 Grand Design Imagine that we just got in. This is the 2800 EH, so it's a 28-foot living space with bunks in the back. So you'll see that this has two doors, one in the main bedroom and one in the back here. We're going to go over the weights on it real quick. It's unloaded weight. Dry weight is going to be 6,386 pounds. The max it'll weigh as a gross vehicle is going to be 7,995 pounds. Hitch weight on this is 600 pounds, and the total length on this is 32 feet. The height to the AC is 11 foot 1 inch, and then your fresh tank you have 52 gallons. Your gray tank you have 82 gallons, and then your black tank is 45 gallons. The gray tanks, there's two tanks on it, one for the bathroom, for the shower, and the sink. And then you have your kitchen sink tank. So they all plumb out. When I walk around, you'll see they plumb out to the same area. Your black tank is 45, and then the awning is 19 feet, and you have 15-inch rims on this. So that is, again, this is a 2800 BH. This has the outdoor kitchen. There's a spray port here where you can hook up a hose and have a nozzle for cleaning stuff out here. Then you have your pull-out grill or stovetop. This is a nice easy setup. Got a wind blocker on it so you can still cook. Two burners on this, and then you have a beverage fridge outside. So this is holds up, this door holds up with a magnet, so it's easy to put everything away. Propane hookups underneath here, so that's where you could hook up that burner, or you could do a grill too. Magnet to bring this down, and you got your two latches and a lock on this. We go around, you can see it's a nice grab handle on this one, and then you have your solid steps. You do have the Arctic insulation on this one, so it's a cold weather package. So your basement is heated and insulated. You got double insulation on the roof and on the front cap here. You go around, you'll see it's nice fiberglass siding on this, which means it's aluminum framing, so that's why it's lighter weight like it is. The freshwater tank is over here. You can fill it here, or you'll see you can fill it on the other side too. So if you're at your campground, you're deciding that you're going to go to another campground but doesn't have hookups, you can actually fill up your tank before you leave. You have your cable hookup out here. You can mount a TV outside. You got the outlet and cable hookup. And then the furnace vents over here. Another grab handle, steps, aluminum, lightweight aluminum steps on this one. Easy fold up and down, but it's access to the bedroom, as you can see. These doors, it's pretty windy out here right now. These doors have friction hinges on them, so up to 30-mile-an-hour winds where they won't slam and pinch your fingers on the doors. Look at the size of this cargo door. You got huge amount of space here. It's one of the best in class when it comes to storage. You got a huge pass-through, so you can fit lots of stuff inside the camper here to take it with you. There is an outlet inside there, so you can plug stuff in here. And motion sense lighting too. We didn't get to plug this one in today, so it won't pop on when we walk by, but that's what it's designed to do. On the front cap, I don't know if you want to get a good view of the cap, is fiberglass auto body paint on this, so it's not going to fade. And then you got almost like a bed liner spray on this for rock chips and everything else that would hit here. And then you got your stone guard down underneath, so that's made to deflect the stones away from your vehicle. LED lights in the front, so you can light it up in your campground and see where your camper is at all times. Two propane tanks. The way the propane tanks work is one, you open both valves. As one finishes, the other one will automatically switch over, so you know when to actually get your propane filled up. Lots of noise out here today. You got power tongue jack on this. There is a manual backup underneath this boot right here. So this boot will pop out, and say you lost power or the motor burnt out, you can actually crank it up and down, be able to still get home with the camper if it did end up going on you. As we go around, you will get a battery when you purchase here. No extra cost. It's part of our deal. So we don't charge that freight and prep. The price is the price when we sell the camper. The blue hose you see over there plugs into this, which creates an outdoor shower. So you got hot, cold water, and you got your city water and your fresh water filled. That's what I was telling you on the other side. You could actually fill it while your hose is hooked up. Your hose is going to come through here and plug in right here for your fresh water. So you can see where that plugs in. Hose will come through so you can actually still close the door, and then run your city water off that. This is the battery disconnect, so you take that out, kills the battery, so when you're storing it, it won't drain your battery during the time of storage. And if you wanted to, there's satellite hookups. If you ever purchase an in-motion satellite or a satellite dish, you can stake it outside and plug it in there. And again, it runs underneath, so you can still close this door. By the way, this door is insulated on both sides. Nice heavy-duty solid door. And what it is it keeps the cargo compartment at a steady temperature, so it's not getting hot and cold, right where your bed is inside. And it's got slam latches on here, so you can slam this, and it locks really easy. So it's no extra turn knobs on this one, just one latch. This has a manual stabilizers, not power or auto level. This is meant for stabilizing your camper. When you back in your campground, you have to make sure the tires are level to make the camper level. Don't use those to level the camper. You could tweak your frame or even just bend those jacks up because they're only rated for so much pounds. As you go through, you got your solid walls here. It's built the same way as the walls on the side, so you're not going to get any drafts. You see that there's actually windows on the end sides and big windows on the sides of the slide here, so you're going to get a lot of airflow through your camper. Underneath is like a Gore-Tex material where it actually is a moisture barrier. What it does is it lets the moisture out, but it won't let the moisture in, so less chance of your floor rotting out on you. You go around the other side of the slide here. So on the front side, underneath is your dump tags. So the first thing you're ever going to do is you're going to dump your black tank, which is your toilet. Here is a black tank flush. So you would take the hose at your dump station, plug it in here, and it's a sprayer that sprays around the top of your tanks and helps get all the toilet paper and everything out, rinsed out nice and clean. When everything's coming out all clear, then you know you can turn the water off, let it finish draining. Then you pull your gray tank valve, and then all that soapy water from your sink and shower will help rinse your hoses out. And that way it's nice and clean the next time you use them. Here is the black tank and the gray tank, black tank valves actually back here. The other valves up front. So this is where you're actually dumping the hose. They even give you a nice light for nighttime, so that way you can light up the area. So if you have to dump in the night, you got that opportunity. Nice ladder on the back, solid walls. They're not hung walls. So these are, Grand Design does a great job putting ladders on all their products, from the Transcends, Imagines, Reflections. So they all have ladders on them. Why? Because they're all walkable roofs. So you can get up on that roof, you can check it, make sure all your seals are good, nothing's coming apart. You want to do that multiple times a year, because every time you move your camper, you're putting it through an earthquake. So you need to check your roof seals to make sure it won't leak on you, because you don't want to have a water leak inside your camper. You deal with water, moisture, mold at that point, and that's never fun. You have your spare tire on this, on the back, and then backup camera prep. So if you wanted to put a backup camera on, it's all pre-wired. All it is a plug and play then. So you just get the camera, plug it in. Hot water tank is propane and electric. So you'll see all the guts in here. They got rid of those big old pipes and just put a cap in it now. So easy, less corrosion and on the tank itself. So what we'll do is all the outside, except for forgot to talk about the LED lights across the awning. So there's a strip that goes all the way down, and then you got your outdoor speakers on it. These solid steps are great when you're going in. The camper doesn't move around. We'll go go to the control panel here. First thing when you walk in, you'll see you got a huge storage. I don't know if it's too dark to see in there, but it goes all the way back. So you got lots of room, sleeping bags, all kinds of things you can throw in there. You got your level gauges all right here. Ceiling, all your ceiling outside lights, and then this is gas and electric propane or gas and propane, electric and propane water heater. You can run both of them at the same time, or you can run just, if you're plugged in, just run your electric. If you're dry camping, then you use your gas. Fast recovery is both. So, but normally, if you're plugged in, just use your electric. It saves you on propane. And then water pump is only going to be used when you're using your freshwater tank. So if you're hooked up to a hose for city water, you don't need to run the water pump because you're using their water pressure. Then you got your slide control here, and then your awning control out there because there's a power awning. They give you nice hooks here, hanging stuff up, umbrellas, jackets and sweaters, and then you got area for shoes underneath here. And then turn around, look at the double over double bunks. So look how thick these cushions are. These are not the normal teddy bear cushions. These are nice and thick, comfortable for your kids. USB ports up top. Even has a vent for the AC above, and they have their own lights. Both bunks have windows, so you have, it's not going to give the kids the cave-in feel. And then this also picks up for when you're traveling. You can actually store stuff down there. I used to keep bikes in there when I had this model. Throw the little bikes in there and stuff. Go with the shower and bathroom. So you got cubby holes for towels, washcloths, and all kinds of stuff in here, and they go all the way back. You have your stand-up shower, which has the pull over where it latches here, and then it squeegees. Every time you close this, it squeegees it clean, so you're not going to get any mold buildup or anything else. So it cleans it basically every time you close it. You got a skylight in here. Lots of room when it comes into the shower area. Counter space along here. You got extra areas where you can put your soaps, toilet paper, and all that, and more storage underneath. And then underneath here, it's usually where you keep a little trash can for inside the bathroom. And then here's all your, if you want to put toilet paper roll holder up, you can, and all that. The shades in this camper just all pull down, blackout shades, and you'll notice they don't fly up when you open them up. Ceiling fan here, so you can open this up while you're taking a shower, vent everything out. Alright, towel holder right here too on the door. And this door, it's solid, it's not flimsy, it's all real wood in this camper. They use the best fit and finish they can use on these campers here. Thomas Paine furniture, which are recliners. So you just pull this valve here, it's going to recline, and then it's going to go all the way back. So you can actually take little naps in there, or some kids like to sleep on them. It's got massage and heat in these, and LED lights that would bright up here. And then there's LED lights underneath. The main lights in here are all LED lights throughout the ceiling, and so the one switch will turn on these lights, and then you can go through and individually open these, so you can actually determine how much light you want in here. You want them all on, brighten it up, or if you just want to have the main lights on and those not, you can do whichever way you want. Over here, TV area, so it's on a swing arm, so you can adjust it any way you want. Radio is Bluetooth, DVD player, radio, CD player, and you can run the speakers inside outside or just one or the other, and play your phone, basically where you want. There is a plug in here where you can actually do like a satellite receiver and everything else, so you can plug other things in here. And then underneath you got deep storage, and then you got a couple drawers. Real wood. These are solid. They're not going to break on you real easily. Then under here they hide your surge or your circuit breaker and fuses. So it's out of the way, so you don't have to worry. Just showing it, you know, this black thing in the middle of the camper, and a little cubby area here where you can put some extra stuff, game boards and stuff like that. Your fridge is propane electric, so you'd run this on auto. When you get to the campground, you plug in, it'll automatically go back to electric. While you unplug it, as long as your propane's open, it'll run on propane and keep your fridge nice and cold. And you got EQ fridge, I believe this is. Yep. 3-burner stovetop. These actually have LED blue lights in them too. And then you close this up, and you got extra counter space here. Lots of counter space. You got your microwave here. And then more storage. Look how deep that goes. You can fit normal plates in there. Some of the campers are real shallow, so you couldn't put a normal plate in there. And then it continues over here. A little bit more shallow, but this is great for spices and, you know, other cooking stuff that you need. This is a pressed countertop, so it's all one piece. There's no edging on it, and it's not going to actually catch on your clothes and peel up on you. More drawers here. Now this is going to be nice. Look at how big this storage drawer is. So you can put pots, pans, anything you want in there, and they got these little sections here where you can put them in there and actually stand the pans up to the side, so you can organize it a little better. I forgot these drawers here. You have pets. You got a dog dish there, water dish, and then wine bottles, liquor bottles, and all kinds of stuff holder right there. Here is extension for the countertop. Just latches right in, and you got that extra. The only thing you got to always pay attention is when you close this slide, the slide will hit this, so you got to make sure you put this back down before you leave. You got your U-shaped dinette. So this table moves around. This can come out. You can do whatever you want with this one. What I wanted to show is, I haven't been doing this lately, is look at the, this could be a footrest and a storage. So you could take this and you can put it out the end of this, take it out and use this as a regular dinette and not U-shape. So there's flexible how you want to do that. This table will fold down, and then of course then all the cushions will go across and make it into a bed. We're just going to put this back like this. You can see how you can move that out so people can actually sit around the table. Again, all these are blackout shades all the way around. Nice easy pull up and down. Windows open. Oh, I opened that and started getting a breeze right away. We're going to leave that open. Alright. Pocket door here. So it's a slide door. You got a magnet here, it's going to hold it shut. Nice easy open and close. Strap this for travel so that way it doesn't bang around while you're traveling. You have an escape window here in the bedroom. Even more airflow now. Oh, should have done that early. Up top is the TV bracket and TV hookups, so you can mount a TV over there. They label it where you can. And you get storage here, storage there, drawers, plug underneath there. And then check out the cubby holes underneath. USB ports and plugs on both sides. So you can put your cell phones, clocks, sound machine, whatever you want there. CPAP machine. You got storage above. And you can see that they just have lots of storage. The one thing I didn't talk about is the AC ducting in this. It is racetrack ducting. So every vent up here is going to blow out nice and evenly. So you're not going to get a big difference in temperature from front to back of the camper. So that's really huge because some campers only force air one direction and some vents blow harder than the other. So you actually get a lot of differences in temp. The heater vents are all on the walls or in cabinetry. There are no cuts on the floor, no vents in the floor. So no trapping of dirt, pet hair, or anything else like that. It is ducted on the floor underneath the belly too, where it has strategically placed vents. where it actually keeps your tanks and pipes warm for that Arctic package that they have on this. So you can cold weather camp in this as much as you want. Was there any questions?
Nope.
Nope, nobody's questioning today. Huh?
Nope.
Underneath the bed, this is new. A little drawer, basically. It slides across so that you can have, you know, some stuff in the drawer, and then when it gets over there, it actually sits in a notch so it won't slide around while you're traveling. You got your shocks on it too, so it's actually pretty tight. So it's nice, easy. Pull it up. A little harder to push it down, actually. And I think that's it. This is the 2021 Grand Design Imagine 2800 BH for bunkhouse. It is very new in our inventory. This is one of our number one floor plans that we sell, so they come and go really quick. So it's very unusual to have one on the lot long enough to do actually a walk around for you guys. If you have any questions, give us a call, 716-694-0188, and you can ask for myself or one of the other sales staffs here. Be happy to help you out if you have any questions about this. Follow us on Facebook. You know, every Monday, Tuesday, we do Facebook Live on a bunch of different Motorhome Monday. We have Travel Trailer. Then we do parts and service ideas to help you guys use your campers correctly. So keep following us, share this, and let other people know about us. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.